MILFs are low-lying fruit. Say what? Hi, I'm Tammy, and welcome to my personal growth channel where we talk all things personal growth. And today's topic is about MILFs and what young men think about them, and possibly some older men too. So stay tuned because this is a hot button topic. Hi, I just want to say hello. If you're new to this channel, welcome. And if you've returned and are already a subscriber, I want to say welcome back and thank you for joining me again on this hot button topic about MILFs and what men think about them. Before I dive in and give you my 2 cents of what I think about this, I got to give you a backstory of why I picked this topic, first of all. But before we get into all that deep dive stuff, to help support my channel, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And feel free to drop me a message at the bottom and definitely give me your opinion, because this is a topic that's worth arguing, I think, from a man's point of view and a woman's point of view. So if you had any experienced young men out there who may be catching this video, you've had some experience and you want to share your version of what you think a MILF is, do it. That's fine. If you're a woman out there and you're in your middle age kind of thing and you don't agree with what they got to say about it, well, I want to hear your comment as well. And don't forget, there's other ways to support the channel. 2 links below. Check them out. Anything is appreciated. I got a Patreon account. I got a PayPal account. Anything that I receive, I put back into my channel so I can create videos just for you. Let's get started. First of all, if you've never heard the term MILF, it's spelled M-I-L-F. Let me just give you a brief definition. If you Google it online, you're going to see what it is. A MILF, long story short, stands for, and I'm going to have to get a little explicit, Mother, I'd like to beep, F-U-C-K. I'm not going to get too graphic on this channel. And basically what a MILF means or is it's a middle-aged woman who happens to be, I guess, slightly attractive or is attractive, but she's a single mom. So whether she's divorced or she's a widow, but she's still a middle-aged woman who's been through a marriage, who has children, okay? So that's what a MILF is. So let's dive deep into why I want to share my thoughts with you about a MILF. There's just something that really burned me inside. I recently heard online, and I won't drop names, there was this one man, he's got his own YouTube channel, and he's an older gentleman, and he's like preaching to these younger dudes out there, I'd say, not really adolescent, but 20s, maybe early 30s, about, don't get involved with the MILF. They're just a big waste of time, right? And he was saying that a MILF is really just low-lying fruit from a tree that's easy to pick and then discard with. And he used the analogy of how, you find this classic car in a junkyard that used to be worth a lot of money when it was brand new. But now, it's got all these dings and it's beat up and scratches. But yet somebody wants to pull it out of the yard and, give it a run, in other words, and then brag about how well they handled the vehicle. And that's what he's described. I don't know if I really said it right, but he's like, that's the analogy he used with women. That these middle-aged women, these MILFs, are easy pickings. Yeah, they're easy to have sex with, and then, you're just going to throw them away anyway. So it's like a notch in your belt to do it with a middle-aged woman. Okay? So that's where this got started. And then I was reading the comments below this man's video. And a lot of these younger dudes, I call them kids because, I'm middle-aged, like anybody in their 20s, even 30s to me is a kid. I mean, I've got some years on me. I've been around the block. So they're commenting and they're saying, yeah, they're just easy pickings, it's just they're hungry for sex, and yeah, they're damaged goods. I just hit them and quit them, and then, I just keep on going. And I pick them up at the clubs. They're all out at the clubs, so they're real easy to get. Yeah, okay. So here's my beef with this. Being a middle-aged mother myself, who happens to be a widow, I don't see myself as low-hanging fruit. I don't see myself as easy pickings, and I am certainly not damaged goods. Now, do I have issues from the past? Of course I do. Who doesn't have any skeletons in their closet, okay? Even you men out there have issues and skeletons in your closet, okay? You cannot deny this. Now, you young ones out there don't have enough life lesson to even say you have skeletons in your closet, unless it's from childhood. So you really can't compare your life with a middle-aged woman's life who's already been through a marriage, children, issues with the husband, divorce, all of the trauma, maybe even death in her family. You haven't lived that kind of life yet. You have no idea what that's about. So you call these women damaged goods. And you say how, like, if you try to stay with a middle-aged woman that you've just banged a few times, she's going to start dropping all her baggage on top of you and telling you about her ex and how he sucks and, all men are dogs and blah, blah, blah. Okay, I get it. Some people are hurting inside, and maybe they need someone to talk to, and you just happen to be there. Okay? But here's my beef about this. I'm going to give you an analogy, okay? There are two types of women in this world. There are grown women, and there are grown girls. What do I mean by grown women and grown girls? Well, I'm going to tell you right now. A grown woman is a woman who's got her act together. A grown woman is financially secure. She may be a mother, she may be divorced, she may be a widow, and she may have went through a lot of crap in her life, but she's mature enough to know where she stands in her life. She does not need a man's validation. She does not need to go to the club to pick up a boy to have sex with, unless she wants to. That's the difference. She can be so secure in her own looks and who she is as a woman that she can walk up to you before you get to her, if she likes you, and say, "You're a very attractive man. I just thought I'd let you know. And I'd like to have your phone number, if you're interested." And if you say no, then she walks away. No harm, no foul. She's secure in who she is. That is a grown woman. And 9 times out of 10, from my personal experience, you are not going to find a mature, grown woman who's secure with herself and her life in a nightclub alone, trying to pick up a young man. She's not going to be there. Why? Because she's too busy focusing on her future and what she wants out of her life. She doesn't have time to play with boys and little boy games and to be a trophy on a shelf or a notch in this little boy's belt saying that he had sex with an older woman. That's the difference. Now, a grown girl, on the other hand, it's not a girl that's adolescent who happens to be mature. This is the complete opposite. A grown girl is a woman who still has a girl or adolescent mentality. Okay? She is so insecure with her life that she seeks validation from a young man. Or she actually wants to dominate this young man in some way, shape, or form because she does have a vendetta against her ex-husband, and she wants to take it out on you. And, that, to me, is a grown girl mentality. And she's, like I said, she's insecure about who she is, how she looks, and if any other man would possibly want her. And yes, she is damaged goods. And maybe she is easy pickings for you at the club. And she's the one that's there because she's looking for validation. So, all I got to say for you young men out there, if you're meeting these easy picking, low-lying fruits in a club, chances are you're running into the grown girls. You are not running into a grown woman. A grown woman is more classy and is not going to be putting her worldly goods out in the open to attract attention. She's not going to have her buns half out of her skirt and, her shorts at the club, or she's not going to have her breasts exposed or, partially exposed at a club to attract a man, because she does not need to. She's secure in her looks and who she is. Okay, it's a big subject. It had to get off my chest. I just had to say it. How do I see myself? I am the grown woman. That's how I see myself. And if I choose to have sex with a younger man, I will on my terms. But it won't be the other way around. All right. Hope you found value. Check out the next video. Smash that subscribe button and ring the little bell and don't miss the next one. And just be you and just be wonderful in who you are. Strong, secure, sexy, grown woman, maturity. Yeah, you can be the MILF, but you don't have to be the low-lying fruit.